Qapla!
I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Hero. That's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to sip your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. You here to make war? We surrender. Important news are needed.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a piecework thing. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That's easy. You're going to make a profit.
Look, these 3 words written larger than the rest. With a special pride never written before. Or sings tall words, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Birdo Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hello world, it's Birdo Prey 5, Qapla, and welcome to an Open Lines plus Space Engineers Tuesday afternoon stream. I am doing both streaming and playing Space Engineers. I'm not on the server just yet. This is creative mode where I am testing a design of a mining ship. We're going to see if we can't cut through this asteroid up here and then land with the engine successfully back at base. After that, we will go on to the server, the Sinnabun server, where if this works well, I will build this version of the miner in the game. Otherwise, we'll use the CMS Tupac revision. Well, I guess it's up to the C. The first 2 were lost. One was lost earlier today, but it's a quick ship to build, so we can use the Tupac to go looking for more uranium. And welcome to everybody in the chat. I have pinned the link to those who want to come into the chat. I've pinned the link. Let me lower the thrusters so we don't hit too hard. And well, I can see that was for nothing. We hit too hard. The cockpit is gone, and the ship is destroyed. Okay, well, with that, let me go back out. You know what? We're not going to save changes. Forget that. Let us join the Sinnabun server, and then I will go to the chat as we join. Okay. So welcome, DD Myers. Qapla says, Qapla Bird, how are you and the family doing? I've been better, DD. I've been worse. We're okay. Tim Christ or Christ? Is it Christ?
Christ, spelled like Christ, no relation.
Hello, Tim Christ. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome. Hello.
Hello.
How's your shipbuilding?
It could have gone a little better. I'll be honest.
Does the gold nugget still fly?
No, that I have to respawn it in. I should have been paying more attention to it as I got near the asteroid, but trying to do two things at once. Of course, I hit the asteroid way too fast. T-Berg says third and not third. Oh, Jesus Christ. T-Berg has been experimenting at my base, I see. That is not usually there. There are things falling from the ceiling. T-Berg. I hesitate to even leave the capsule. Let's read some chats before I get further out. Dee says T-Berg, no problem. Don't worry, you'll be first again. Not Ryan Johnson says hello in Qapla. Hello in Qapla. T-Berg says, if you are not Ryan Johnson, are you Doc Johnson? Great toys, Doc. Not Ryan Johnson says space engineers, more bird crashing, and maybe more special decorations around the bird layer. It seems like you know what's going on here, not Ryan Johnson. Maybe you'd like to confess. T-Berg says, I save and repair so much broken stuff, I should get a wrench. Lol, you have a wrench, T-Berg, now. And he says, the bunnies still owe me a little platinum and gold for saving their asses on the moon. Well, you should go collect. T-Berg says, I even tried to save Bird with a transporter. He did. I beamed up his backpack, but he died in rematerialization. Pockets the backpack. Yeah, I did die. I was moving when he beamed me, and I don't know if that means instant death, but it did. So next thing I know is I just died in the middle of flying through space. In my backpack, I just died. Captain Trax says, Bird of Prey, I see you are late again. Still watching Crystal Skull. No, I wasn't watching Crystal Skull. T-Berg says, maybe he's watching Billy Crystal and City Slickers. Andy's Revenge. I'll tell you, City Slickers is a much better movie than Crystal Skull. Karoga Knight says, Viva Karoga, absolutely. Hail Karoga, says T-Berg, absolutely. And T-Berg says, oh, hey, I've been wrenched. Wait, why am I wearing a barmaid's dress and carrying a tray? I said wrench, not wench. It's okay. You've been wrenched. Karoga Knight says, hail, T-Berg. T-Berg says, Karoga main computer, execute program alpaca and overthrow now. And he smiles.
Llamas need work too.
T-Berg watches as Bird's cryopod launches towards the alien planet. Wouldn't have been the word. I double checked just to make sure. T-Berg says he might be a little late getting started now. Mako says Birdo late 5 minutes. I was early 5 minutes. And T-Berg says, oh, he upped the countdown. Yeah, I skipped a few minutes. T-Berg says 2 minutes to crash off. I mean, lift off. John DeMarco says, greetings, John. T-Berg says, greetings to John as well. What we got here? Everybody's saying, hey to T-Berg. We the people, says T-Berg. And then I put in the link to the panel and I pinned it. So if anybody wants to join the panel, you can go ahead and click on that link.
Your pinned link, I couldn't bring it up. It didn't give me any open link in new tab or anything like that.
You made it here.
Yeah, well, I saw it in the chat too, so that's why I got in. But yeah,
really,
the pinned one wasn't working.
Interesting. Okay, well, I'll paste it again later if anybody else needs it.
I see it. It's just I couldn't do anything with it.
Huh.
It's weird.
T-Berg says, is that Christmas sassy? I see. No, it's regular sassy. when she was a puppy. Captain Trax is Bird of Prey, late as usual. 47 Yorktown says, hello, young sir, be careful near the asteroid. Well, now you tell me. Derek says, I have a huge appendage. What should I do? Well, just because you have a huge appendage doesn't necessarily mean anything's wrong, Derek.
Put some ice on it.
T-Berg says, minor deep space niner. He calls it Karoganite. Perhaps you should try some blast door bumper blocks, Bird. No. John DeMarco says, Bird destroys another ship. What a surprise. Well, it was in test mode, so I really didn't care too much.
Well, my first ship wasn't very great either.
Creative mode.
I ran into stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you're basically trial and error.
The whole vector thrust thing I was having issues with because
oh yeah
then when and then actually the construction too, because I would like try to take blocks off, put blocks back in, and then next thing I know, half my ship disconnects from itself, and I don't know, it wasn't my kind of game, I guess. I don't know. I had more luck with Kerbal Space Program and that jeez, I'm not very good at that either.
What we got here? Moxley fan says, Bird of Prey, Qapla Moxley. Andy Garcia says, yeah, what up, Bird? Qapla, Andy, good to see you. Life with Manny says, Qapla, Bird of Prey, and all Qapla. Life with Matthew, good to see you finally got your stream in last night. And welcome, future man, Joseph Patrick.
Hello. Sorry.
Hello.
Greetings from the future.
Oh, yeah. Greetings.
Hello. Hi, Tim. Hi, Bert. Hi, everybody in the chat. Jeff for host. Oh, I already read almost like Joseph for host, but almost it's Jeff for host. Okay.
We can do Joseph and Jeff for co-host.
Thank you very much for asking. All good. I just turned on the out of office message that I will turn off only on the 4th of January, which is great.
You guys can't see the game. Okay, well,
No,
I
we
didn't
can't
get
see
out
the
of
game.
I never got out of my this is inside my cryo tube. This is what I'm looking at. I haven't left the cryo tube left.
I like the present.
Oh.
Yeah, you like the present?
That's what I'm
the blue
looking
one.
Okay. Captain Trax is Life with Matthew. Jeff for host on your stream. And Life with Matthew, Captain Trax, Jeff for host on all streams. But yeah, especially his. Josh Street says 2 bird. I don't know what that means.
1 stone.
2 bird. 1 stone, kill 2 birds. Captain Trax says like Matthew beats anti-turd guy. Wow. Josh Street says Bird of Prey. Why is the horror movie Crystal Skull Ghostbusters 2016 your favorite movie of all time? It's not. Mike Richards says greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Greetings, Mike Richards.
Greetings, Mike Richards.
Life with Matthew says beats that life in prison guy. Captain Track 2. Who's life in prison?
I don't know.
Captain Track says life with Matthew, or at least Jeff is a mod again, even though I thought I will never be. I don't know what's going on. Hector says, hi, I'm new on this channel. How is that guy Berto Prey lost his eye? Did he cat scratched him? Yes.
I thought
I mean,
a card scratch him.
He meant the cat. He meant the cat.
Oh, okay. You might have had a run with a card. I don't know.
John DeMarco says, not only does Bird destroy ships, he doesn't even care. Not in creative mode, I don't. Life with Matthew says, Captain Track, if it's written online, I'm pretty sure it makes it the truth. Just ask YouTube on the election. And then T-Berg says, Tim Christ is a gunner. He just needs a pilot like the last starfighter.
Right. He's not wrong.
So I'm going to go step out of, let me take the off of the screen so that people can see what's going on. I'm
By
going
the
to
way, I
step,
don't know why the graphics look like, I don't know, like in Duke Nukem 3D. Literally reminds me of that game.
that's not good.
That's not good.
Very Kurogamus. That is not good. I see my door. Oh, okay. He put Birdo Prey 5 down there. He got some lights blinking. And
Is this a ground base on a planet or something?
This
or?
must be the Christmas tree he told me about. T-Berg
Looks
said
like
he put
it.
a Christmas tree up
Oh,
at my
I thought
base.
that was like a generator that was not working right.
No, this is apparently T-Berg decorated my base for Christmas, and there are bodies stuck
with dead
Are
bodies.
there presents?
Is it
Oh,
like a
they're
dead
presents?
body?
Fuck, what the fuck? Crap tools. It looks like a dead body. It's not a real body. There's no player's name.
Wait, was there a
attached.
second one there too?
Can
It's
it be
a
just
double.
like a spacesuit?
It's
Only?
empty. I guess it could be a spacesuit. Empty there, and this is 3 together. He brought empty boxes and called them gifts. Oh, here's another empty spacesuit. Dead engineer. That's what it's called. The remains of an unfortunate engineer.
You know, got
Oh,
bullet
it's
hole
a damaged spacesuit. Looks like it.
He had a bullet hole in the helmet.
The hell is this thing? High voltage.
High voltage. Yeah.
It's a spotlight.
Shiny generator, maybe.
It's a spotlight.
Are you usually decorating your Christmas tree with the dead corpses of your enemies?
Not usually. This is quite a few corpses.
I usually like bells and lights and
A lot of corpses. I guess. Oh, is there something in these backpacks? No. There's nothing. There's nothing.
Bird, when have you had time to kill this many people?
I didn't kill these people. I didn't kill these people. What's this? Oh, we got a chair.
Tiber calls it dead engineer ornaments. Yeah. Santa hasn't arrived yet. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, the question is, can you fly that thing? What's the control panel look like?
No, that's just
When you jumped out.
There's no flying option on this. This is
so just put some engines on that thing and put a cockpit.
You can't just put engines on it. It's a station. It's not going to move. I do have something to fly.
I've seen you modify some. Yeah, there's some engines on it. Disconnect it from a platform and see where
you meant you have something to crash, right?
Why did that stop? Why was that not spinning till I came up next to it? This is what we're going to fly.
And Tiberg says, I figured RuPaul would be prettier than Michael Burnham. Yeah, but it's a weird choice.
Yeah.
Literally.
Let's see. Can we change it?
Yeah, to RuPaul without the drag costume.
Oh, no. Access denied. If we rebuild it, now we can.
I noted something wrong with the lady. Yeah.
What's that big transparent barrier you went into to go to your ship?
As the Tiberg says, sorry, it took me forever to dig up all the bodies.
that big area is
Yeah, the T-Berg seems to be weird.
so the big
Yeah.
area is where you auto build ships. You can auto, if you put up a blueprint, it'll just auto build the ship in there if you have enough pieces. I don't know how to change. I don't know how we got this image on there, so I don't know how to change it. But you know what? We'll worry about that later because we need to head into space and look for uranium. So let's cut this down and make this space ready. If there's any new chats, hopefully
So were those charging the ship's power, or?
Yes, I put those so that it could charge the ship, and these are also welcome, Captain Track. Let me go bring you on the panel. Welcome, Captain Track.
Thank you.
They were
Hello,
also
Captain
powering these oxygen
Hello,
generators.
Wow.
Let's see. Okay. We see I create a whole bunch of extra oxygen generators in the beginning so that it fills up the tanks fast.
Right.
Otherwise, we could be literally waiting hours or days to fill up the tanks.
Here's a question. Does this game work with joysticks when you're flying ships?
You can use a joystick, a gamepad, but it's a lot easier to use a mouse.
Well,
especially for Bird.
We shall see.
And it doesn't take much to crash anything. So,
this is true. It doesn't take.
It's got wings. I can crash it.
That's right. The Bird of Prey airline motto.
God damn it. Okay, well, we're going to lose some ice. There we go. Put this into here. And put in more ice. There we go. I'll pick up these extra pieces that we couldn't fit in. Motor, tubes. Okay. Okay, what do we have left? This one comes down. Okay, now we do have parachutes, just in case. Just in case. Okay, let's spread out our hydrogen.
Have you tested these parachutes?
No.
Here it comes.
Right. Okay, we all have approximately the same amount of ice in all three hydrogen generators. We have 3 bottles of hydrogen, 2 bottles of oxygen.
I have a bottle of whiskey.
some basic supplies. Okay, so we are ready to take off. Let's see who's on the server. Thomas Potts and T Berg are both on the server. We will turn on the atmospheric engines and unlock the landing gear. And wait, let's relock the landing gear, turn off the engines, and let's okay. We want to set up a group of our hydrogen thrusters for going straight up.
Hector says I sound Russian. And wants to ask me a question. My country just got a Russian vaccine for COVID. Would you recommend me and my family to use it or not? That's a good question, Hector. But I can't speak with that voice. I will just use my normal one. The interesting fact is that, for example, it is the Russian vaccine is still in process of being verified by the European Union, so it's not allowed here at this moment. But the interesting fact is, I was actually listening today to the top Slovak virologists who are working internationally, and they mentioned that the UK vaccine from Oxford is so the UK team of that is developing the Oxford vaccine is actually right now working together with the Russians. They want to see, since they are using very similar method, if the combination of the vaccines will be even more successful, as they and what the results they will have. You know what? The fun part is I grew up in communism, and 90% of all vaccines that I got were actually from Russia or Soviet Union at the time. Anyway, or were developed over there, because obviously we were not getting all the vaccines from the bad capitalist countries. And I'm here, and I haven't heard anything about like side effects of the Russian vaccine. The question is, I don't know anything about how successful the vaccine is. That's another thing. But obviously, it has to. It's probably not a lost case, since the Oxford team is working now with the Russians because they want to combine forces. And what they are actually thinking, that you need to take like 2 shots of the vaccine. Basically, I think most of the vaccines are like in 2 doses. So the idea is to take 1 UK vaccine and 1 Russian vaccine in whatever order, to make it even more reliable. So I'm not sure if my answer helped, because it was basically a non-answer. But yeah, if you are inclined to get a vaccine, I don't think it should it should kill you or something. So yeah. T-Berg says the Russian vaccine is delivered in vodka. I wish. I only wish. Okay. Let's see what's here. Aravik says Josef is Slovakian. The game is made by the Czech studio, and Josef didn't mention it once, because I didn't know it, Mako, that the game was made by a Czech team. Was it? Really? I had no idea. Or he's jealous it wasn't made by a Slovak studio. Honestly, I don't care at all, neither for the game nor for the game developers where they come from. Dr.
Sure,
Alex,
Joseph.
Qapla All inspired to take to space engineers again, yeah?
Actually, I've been
Yeah.
playing Space Engineers on and off the last few weeks, Dr. Alex.
Yeah.
I was surprised you only had the old footage, but it's fine.
Dr. Alex, it's literally while you are doing something productive, we are wasting our lives here watching Bert playing a game. Yeah.
That's probably pretty true.
Yeah, pretty much. And Itze says, Guten Abend, Leute, viel Spaß. Vielen Dank, Itze. Wir werden viel Spaß haben. Mako says, the passion in Bert's voice is palpable, putting me to sleep. Yeah, you are full of energy today, Bert. Literally.
I know I'm full of energy. It's just been one of those days. I'm
One
sorry.
of those days. I'm sorry, actually. I'm sorry that you.
No, don't
you
be sorry.
Why?
You're in orbit.
There's nothing.
That's
You
good.
didn't do anything. Nothing besides that. I thank you. You're here.
It's you know the words like empathy, compassion, and all the jazz. So I'm pretending that I care. So
That's nice. That's nice to know that you're pretending to care.
And it says, so that's why you have lousy taste in Star Trek series. Now I get it. The Russian. You're talking about me? You talking about me? You talking about me?
Because you took terrible Russian vaccine.
Terrible Russian vaccine.
Terrible choice in Star Trek series.
And V-Star is in the chat. Qapla, Birdo Prey, and Birdo Prey 5 family. Qapla, V-Star. Hello, Nancy. Good.
Welcome, V-Star. And welcome, Super Blubberpuss.
Afternoon. And so, hey to all in chat, says V-Star. Captain MKG says, Birdo Prey 5, we still to work out our uranium deal. Oh, you have to still work out your uranium deal. I don't know.
Who wants to work out a uranium deal?
Captain MKG.
Yeah, send me some uranium and we'll make a deal.
And Dr. says,
song for that.
And Dr. Alex says, I wouldn't overhype my productivity. I'm not sure. Recording a video with playing the drums, bass, lead guitar, and I think you played like 2 tracks of guitar, right? Keyboards and singing and recording everything. And I assume you wrote the lyrics, the music. You recorded it, you mixed it together. I would like to be that lazy.
So, Bird, where are you flying to here? What are we looking for? I know we're looking for uranium.
We're going to be looking for uranium, platinum, things of that nature. So I first have to get out of orbit. Gravity is at 0.12. So we need to keep going up a little bit longer. Once I hit 0 gravity, I'll just pick a direction and straight on till morning, or straight on till we see some asteroids, and then comes the long, arduous task of checking them one by one for uranium.
I suppose food wasn't a consideration for this trip, or a deck of cards.
Now that you mention it, I probably should have taken a few med packs, but I forgot. In fact, I'm not even sure if I have any med packs to take. So yeah. In hindsight, that probably would have been a better plan.
With a Geiger counter in my hand, I'm gonna stake you some government land. Uranium fever is gonna got me down.
Oh, and Hector says, "Don't worry, Joseph. The question was also a non-question. Not even the Russians know if the vaccine works. They are ending phase 2 at year's end, but my country already bought it today." Yeah, it's like we are getting right now on the 26th. We are getting the first batch of the Pfizer vaccine. Something like 10,000 units. So it means 5,000 people get the first vaccines, and it will be like the, how do you call it, the infrastructure? Those like healthcare workers, doctors, and this, but only those who want the vaccine. Yeah, just to say it's not mandatory.
We had a doctor in America here, actually in my state of Wisconsin, that has had a meeting with Congress this last week about a drug that he's been utilizing. From what he's been saying, he's been treating COVID for the past 6 months, and this drug, which I'm trying to find and look up,
Is that the one that starts with an L?
Either an I or an L. I can't quite remember.
Yeah.
Well, the certain senators are trying to say that he's politicizing it to try and go with the anti-vaxxers, but if you actually listen to his plea, he's just saying all he's saying is that I found this drug that works, and it's been on the market for at least 5 to 6 years. The drug actually was apparently awarded a Nobel Peace Prize for its effectiveness against viruses. So he's been utilizing it on at least 800 different patients in case studies, and from what his data shows, that the usage of this drug has been 100% effective.
Yeah, I saw that video and YouTube took it down.
Yeah, of course
the video of him pleading. In fact, his video in front of the Senate. I mean, this was Senate testimony.
Yeah.
YouTube took down for not following YouTube guidelines.
Yeah, COVID guidelines or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, technically what he said was not what the FDA recommends.
Yeah.
The FDA is pushing the vaccine. This guy says this old parasite medicine works to not only to cure COVID if you get it, but better is you take it, you don't even get COVID to begin with.
Yeah.
Which is because he did have some people who had COVID still died if they took it after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
But if you took it before you had COVID, you just didn't get COVID. And even frontline workers who, were exposed to it.
Yeah.
So it works as a vaccine.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily a vaccine, but it's something you'd have to take on a regular basis, like once a week or something, to prevent yourself from getting it.
Yeah, interesting.
But the thing is, it's old, so it's cheap, and there's no great profit to be made because you can't charge an outrageous amount for it because it's generic already. And even safer than that other one, that the malaria medicine.
So was it FDA approved or not? This is something
it is FDA approved for other uses, but it's not FDA approved for COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he wants them to approve it, but nobody.
He wants them to at least study it, and
right.
And honestly, they haven't done a lot of research on other medicines that have been established already. So he makes some very valid points, and I just find it disgusting. I really do. I mean, the only reason, the only reason that the shit that we're putting up with has been going on is because it's been an election year. I mean, we could have had this licked in I'd say less than 6 months if it wasn't an election year. But what do I
I
know?
don't know.
What do you mean you would have in 6 months if it wasn't an election year?
The biggest problems we're having in the U.S. right now is that the politicization of everything that's been going on in our country has reached everything from COVID to riots to everything that's been going on. It's all been
2020 was
stalled.
shitty. Yeah.
It's all been stalled because we're going through an election year, and every time we have an election year, and there's some massive, there's some massive thing that's going on. It all gets stalled because you either got one party that's going to try and say, well, it's because of the current regime. So one party will be using the current state to use it against the reelection of a president, and then you got the other side trying to use it as a platform to say, look what our our candidate has done for you. We'll get him reelected. That's what basically is going on in our country right now. And now that the election's over, one of the biggest examples is this. We just had a 5,600 page bill passed through Congress right now, and it's meat packed with all sorts of bullshit. And it was and the bill is meant to be a COVID relief fund. And that's what they label it as. But why do you need 5,600 pages of a bill for just COVID relief? It's not just that. It's like hundreds of other things just meat packed into this bill, and most of our Congress and Senate voted yes for it. And then they come out, and some of them, and this is what I think is really funny, some of them come out and complain that this 5,600 bill came out and they only had 2 weeks to vote on it.
2 hours.
2 hours? 2 hours, yes, 2 hours. Yeah, they only had 2 hours to vote on it. And yet these people that are complaining, like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, she voted yes. Well, I'm sorry, if I had 2 hours to read 5,600 pages, and there's no way in hell I can do that. I'm not no speed reader. Maybe Life with Matthew could. I've seen how fast he can read. I would vote no. Like, I'm not going to pass. I'm not going to vote to pass something that I'm not going to have time to study. That's ridiculous.
Mako says that doctor sounded like a snake oil salesman, but Mako, a snake oil salesman, is trying to sell you his snake oil. This doctor had no monetary money to gain from coming out with this release. There's no money, there's no profit to be made from this medication. That's a common medication. It's relatively cheap, and I'm sure he doesn't. Even if
you're not selling anything, if you're asking the CDC to actually just study it and check it out, which is literally all he was doing.
He said that best he could tell. He said that they're not a group of crazies, but they're some very established doctors and very accomplished people, and they could not find any instances where there was any research done by the FDA or the big places on existing drugs that might have been useful.
Yeah, the only one I heard about was hydroxychloroquine, and then as soon as they talked about that, there was a massive media circle around it.
You know what? The general thing is, I was listening today yesterday to a podcast with the doctor who is leading a COVID department in one of the hospitals. It was a 3-hour thing that I was listening to, and he was talking about multiple things, but especially about the treatment of COVID. And it's basically like everything is a guesswork. They are just trying to suppress the symptoms until the immune system kicks in and deals with the sickness, because the only thing that they can do is basically just suppress the symptoms right now. with all the medicaments, so that they don't have actually a treatment in terms of the virus as a sickness. They can only suppress with everything that's available. They are just suppressing the symptoms. That's the whole thing that they are doing. And I see that you added Positive Candor to the stream. So hi, Positive Candor.
Hey, Positive.
Hello, Positive Candor. Are you there?
Yeah, he's there, and he said hi.
Right.
Yeah, very, very quiet. He's shy. He's not used to the.
So, Bird, you just planning on what? Doing surface drilling here? You're not gonna.
I
bore
found some
through the whole thing.
platinum, so hopefully it's near the surface.
Let me just go through a few more chats here when you're playing. And Hector says to the vaccine, it gets here, and they plan to start vaccinating soon. You know what? In that case, I would honestly wait with the Russian vaccine until it's approved outside of Russia for the full use in some other countries as well, because there will be other countries that will take the vaccine. Because the question is, it's not about. I'm not saying it's going to hurt you but the thing is how effective it is. That's the biggest question. And it says here, with Russian vaccine, you think cosmonauts are better than astronauts? You know what? They actually are.
What? What are you talking about, Yosef?
That cosmonauts are better than astronauts.
Cosmonauts are better than astronauts. What the hell is wrong with you? Why would cosmonauts be better than astronauts?
The Soviet space program beat you in everything but one thing.
Yeah, the most important thing.
The one thing where there are the most conspiracies. Yeah, you're right. And
I don't know if landing on the moon is the most important thing. I mean, what have we done with it? Nothing.
When you think about it, there were without the private sector, you were still using Russian rockets to go to the ISS. There were like how many missions right now? One or two missions right now with that brought astronauts to the ISS.
You mean after we retired all our space shuttles?
After
Obama shut down the space shuttle program.
After the space shuttle program was retired. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah. Okay, I already see the comment. I already see the comments how I triggered few folks from the United States. And Mako says here, Joseph doesn't care where the game makers come from. He only cares where the CBS checks come from. Mako, one request, please stop talking about this. I'm trying to keep it under wraps. And Carlos says hail Caroga, and
hail Caroga,
and V Stars says hail to Carl Albanese. Super Plubberpoo says I just got here. What's the mission here? The mission is to survive. It's pretty simple.
We found some platinum, which is nice, but to be honest, what we really need is uranium. So I'm going to take some of this platinum, but I am going to move on in a minute or two and see if we can't find some sweet uranium.
I just had a stellar idea for your drill, Bird.
Oh.
You know how your gold tooth had just a big old flat, like, wall of drills? What if you made them into a cone around your ship?
A cone shaped?
A cone shaped drill, like just like your tooth, just all the drill bits form a cone around the ship. That way they act as armor to protect your ship from damage. while you go through the rock.
That's not a bad idea. Although, to be honest, when you're going through a rock, you're not really taking much damage.
Well, your ship was. I mean, it looked like it got messed up pretty good.
Well, I got messed up because I hit the rock so fast.
Well, I mean, it looked like it was getting damaged while you're going through it too. So like you were scraping up the equipment up against it. But yeah, I mean,
I've done quite a few. Oh, there's the Miranda class. There's the Alpacan ship. T-Berg's Alpacan ship. There it is. On screen. Oh shit. No, get back in. Okay. Hello, T-Berg.
Yeah, hit you.
He's not gonna hit me. His ship is
No,
too fancy.
Deanna Troy is not piloting the ship, so he's not going to hit him.
Let's do a quick flyby. Healing frequencies open. Hailing frequencies open.
Healing?
Healing frequencies, yes.
Healing already, Bird?
Yeah. Take all your crystals. Meditate.
Look at that
My
ship.
healing frequencies are open.
That's got a big laser on it.
Where are the engine nacelles?
It's got nacelles down there somewhere.
Where?
I don't know.
Do you have warp speed in the game?
No warp. We have jump drives.
Jump drives. Okay, so you
no
don't need
nacelles yet.
You don't need nacelles when you don't have warp
there were
drive.
nacelles. I saw an earlier version of the ship that had nacelles.
Yeah, when I first had the game, I had downloaded a whole bunch of different ships, and some of the Star Trek ships look pretty cool.
What's this thing on the bottom here?
Drill it away and look at it.
NCC
2020.
2020.
USS Apocalypse.
USS Apocalypse.
Alpacalypse, that's what it is.
Opening the bay doors.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
Maybe I can fit in. Like book ship. It'll be the perfect size to fit in. Executing emergency landing plan B, as in barricade.
T-Berg, run.
The other one.
Run.
You can't be serious. Oh, it's that door that's open.
You didn't notice that when it was opening?
I think I can make it.
No.
No.
It's bigger than it looks.
No.
Well, maybe you can borrow one of his shuttles.
You should. I think you should. What is it called? Dock the ship.
Why do I still have my my atmospheric engines on? It's wasting a ton of. Oh no! What's going on? He tried to trap me.
Tried to bite your front end off.
Tried to trap me. Gotta turn off.
No, it was meant like like locking mechanism, so he could fly away with your ship. Yeah,
I think so. Okay, we need to find some uranium. So let's head on over to this little asteroid over here.
So V-Star says hi to Itza. Carlos says hi. Hope everyone is as well as can be. Looks like it. V-Star says, yeah, where are you flying? It's super cool. You just heard V-Star somewhere. Bird flies by the seat of pants. Mako says, has Bird ever played Star Trek Online? Mako asks you if you ever played Star Trek Online.
I did. I played it. And I could never get past like whatever station I ended up on at the very first beginning of the game.
Really?
And so I just
the game
stopped
was
playing.
Stupid easy.
You need
All I know is
nutrition
I was
on this
running
mission.
around back and forth. Like I couldn't do anything. I didn't know where to go, what to do. So I just said F it. And I uninstalled the game.
I found out that it's actually when you're trying to level your character to level 50, at the time it was easier just to go from planet to planet in each system as you level up and just do the basic planetary scan missions. And sometimes you'd land on the planet, do the quick mission and stuff. You'd wind up getting your experience faster than doing the campaigns, which I thought was funny.
I never even got to see the fly a ship, which to me was the only part that seemed interesting about the game.
What?
Was just open, fly a ship around. I couldn't even get to a ship to fly it, let alone picking a ship or anything like that.
Well, you got to go through the tutorial first, Bird. You gotta like, most of it starts you out as a ground mission, which is annoying.
Right, which is what I couldn't get past.
Yeah, that's pretty much follow the waypoints.
I couldn't find
really
any waypoints to follow.
You should have had waypoints to follow. But I won't criticize because honestly, the game does suck. I played it for 3 years and I like the space combat to some degree, but I wound up. That game is where I fell into my one and only time where I fell into the loot box scam.
The loot box scam?
Yeah, in-game purchases.
You know what loot boxes are, right, Bird?
No.
You don't know what loot boxes are. Okay, loot boxes are where you dump money to get random in-game stuff.
Who the hell would do that?
A lot of people do. It's a massive money-making scheme in video games now. You'll find it mostly on phone app games. But what it is with Star Trek, instead of paying money for the loot boxes, you pay money for keys to unlock the loot boxes. And I was buying keys because there was stuff that was coming out in the game that I really wanted to get for my account. Like, for example, the Tholian chips. I have the 3 initial Tholian chips on my account, and I think I must have spent an ass ton of money just to try and unlock all those, just to get them to pop out of the boxes. And I'm not one of my prouder moments because after 3 years and I added up all the money I dumped into the game, I probably could have bought the lifetime subscription, which was $300 at the time, and would have had some at least in-game gold to get would come back every month. I would have had more of a.
You would have get more value for your money if you bought it.
Yeah, if I had at least done that and then still did the loot boxes. But no, I spent probably $1,800 in 3 years on that.
Oh my god!
Wow. That's what the loot boxes do. They get you.
I would.
And it's like a drug almost, And after
because it's $1 here, $1 there, or $5 here, $5 there. But
I was like doing $20 a week.
That's why as soon as I see something say even $1, I'm like, no, goodbye, uninstall.
Yeah, I gave up on it, and this is how MMOs work now. I mean, most MMORPGs do the same thing.
This is why I guess I don't play MMO.
Like Path of
RPGs.
Exile even has a purchase shop where you can spend real money to buy in-game stuff, but it's all cosmetic crap.
Yeah,
So it doesn't really do anything for the
play.
game. But you don't need to do it. You can play the game completely without paying $1, which is nice. That's what I do.
The only game I paid money to they didn't purchase outright was Risk to get extra maps.
But okay, but once you buy the maps, they are yours.
Right. And then I can have the map. My friend doesn't need the map.
Yeah,
But they can
that's
still
good.
play against me.
Now, there's a couple games that I've, since my Star Trek Online debacle, there's been a couple games that I've put a little money into, like free to play games that I dipped a little cash into just to say I paid for my right to play the game, more or less, kind of my personal, thing. One was Gundam Battle Operation 2 on PlayStation. I put like $40 in total. That was it. One time. And that was just so I could, give the developers a little bit of fluff so that, I could say I paid for something, got some extra drops. That game is all about random dropped items and stuff. Then there was Crossout by Gaijin, which is basically an arena style. How do I want to say it? It's like you build a car, kind of like here at Space Engineers, you're building a ship. Well, in this game, you're building a Mad Max style car with guns, weapons, whatever you have available, and then you go into a match and you basically blow everybody up with your car. And it's a lot of fun. I haven't played it in a while, but it was a great game. So I dropped about 40 into that and got some special gear, which I have a really neat looking tank with autocannons, which can do some damage. It also gets blown up a lot, but it does a lot of damage. Otherwise, I don't really put. Oh, I did put some money into Elite Dangerous just so I could get some skins, but that was about it. After I got my Imperial Cutter, which is the most expensive ship in the game, I was like, yeah, I want some cool looking skins. I'll get the platinum skin so it's shiny. I'll get the spoilers and the wings and stuff. Yeah, looks hot. That's my badge for that game. Have a nice day. After that, no spending money.
John Araki wants me to play Besieged again.
There's
just no new level for Besieged.
Yeah, that's the problem. That basically the game is finished. Yeah, and I don't think they are going to bring something like a new world, which would be nice.
If they
I
come
would
out with
even
Besieged 2 or whatever, I would certainly pay.
definitely,
for
or
that.
even or something like an like an additional map that I would have to pay for. I would definitely.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind paying more
buy
for new levels.
So, and let me go through a few more chats here.
Thank you.
So, where did I finish here? Yeah, where you were flying is a super cool. Birds from I read that. Well, dang bit, you need nutrition on this mission and med packs, says V-Star. And Dr.
I
Ellis
should
says,
have brought med packs in case I got injured. I
you don't
suppose
have?
I could.
Anyway, you're going to die. So what's
What?
not? You're not planning to?
I'm not planning to, Joseph. I've
would be
made
a-
several successful missions to space and back before.
Oh, that's what Besiege is. Okay.
Besiege is a cool game. Yeah.
It was definitely one of the funnest games to play online.
$5.99? I might have to buy that now.
Oh hell yeah! For $5.99, you should buy it.
For
Castle Siege weapons. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the one thing, and there is like a ton of stuff you can download from the workshop as well. Like, but definitely the biggest fun is to create your own stuff.
Yeah, don't go looking for solutions. It's
you can go to search for solutions on Bert's streams that he did on the Besiege, because those were the one of the funniest streams Bert ever had, and especially when he got stuck on some levels, especially the one where the gravity was reversed. Remember that one?
Yes, I still remember.
That was a pain. I think it took you like 1.5 streams.
It took me forever.
Yeah, 1.5 streams to go through that level, and basically, thanks to this game, the saying "the tip counts"
The tip
became so
counts
popular.
yes, that was the game.
Yeah.
Where the tip counts came.
Yeah, it was in the new levels that they added. Yeah, I think it was either the second or the third level in the last world they added. So okay, chat. And Dr. Alex says, "Yep, I did a separate guitar solo track, but I didn't write a song. This is a song by Uriah Heep from 1970, although technically that was inspired by their version from the album Salisbury, 1971." And then I replied to Dr. Alex in the chat that, yeah, but he still had to learn the song and play all the instruments. So definitely
it counts.
It counts more than the tip. Yeah. And V-Star says vaccine is here for nursing homes plus the healthcare workers. Yeah. And Super Blubberpuss says a lot of people have bad reactions to the vaccines. I'm not sure if many people or a lot of people. What I heard was something like I heard something like 5 cases, five reactions, and from all the people who actually had even their EpiPens with them, so they were like one of those within the category of people who can get allergic reactions. And this is as well something what the doctors said today on the when I was listening to, because I'm not listening to Facebook professionals, I'm listening to the real professionals. They said, yeah, that definitely people who have like tendencies to get allergic reactions, they shouldn't be tested, shouldn't be vaccinated, or they should be vaccinated under supervision if something like this happens. And anyway, after every vaccine, I don't know how the laws are in the United States, but here, when you get a vaccination, even as I got my vaccine for what was it? Jesus, what is it called? So that the tetanus, yeah, so that rusty nails don't kill me. You have to wait 15 minutes in the ambulance for 15 minutes if there is no severe reaction to the vaccine. Yeah, so that's the one thing. Let's see. Honestly, I do want to be vaccinated. I will get a vaccine. And V-Star says, Dr. Alex, very cool though. Understand the mix. It's not easy, and as most think, just saying. And Dr. Alex puts in a link with the real version of the track. Thank you very much. I will have a look into it. And V-Star says, correct. This was freaking hard to Dr. Alex. Mako says, you can't cure COVID. The doctor sounds like a snake oil salesman. Oh, you were referring to the doctor that was. Yeah. Understand. You know what? Honestly, as I said, I listened to the local doctors here, and they said really they are treating only the symptoms, not the illness itself or the virus itself.
That's really the best advice you can ever give, is to go with your local doctors, find out what they say, because they're hopefully they're the most informed people.
You know what? Those are people, and I was listening to people who are, when you are studying medicine at the university, you are spending like 6 or 7 years there, and when you are talking to people who are then practicing doctors for 20-30 years, or they are doing the science for 20-30 years, even if you were the worst doctor, you have some knowledge and some skill set and everything. So yeah, definitely I'm not listening to some Dumbledore.
They were making a Bob's Burgers movie, Bert.
I wasn't aware, but as I'm not a fan of Bob's Burgers, so.
Hey, I finally finished downloading Space Engineers.
Bob's Burgers? What is it?
April 9th.
What's Bob's Burger?
The
That's
movie.
a cartoon series.
It's a cartoon
The
that
movie
comes on
comes
between
out.
The Simpsons and Family Guy.
Yeah, it comes
Oh,
out
and
April
there.
9th in theaters.
So and it's going to be a cartoon as well, or
Yeah.
yeah,
Sure.
okay.
I
Sounds.
can't. I could never get into Bob's Burgers.
I don't know it at all. I don't know.
Danger Bird Salvage Station. Space Pirate Salvage Station. Where's their salvage station? I don't see any salvage station.
And there's a conversation between V-Star and
And
Doctor.
they're doing a remake of West Side Story too.
West Side Story.
You know, the Jets and the Sharks.
Yeah, the thing is, I especially loved the audio recording, the first audio recording that was done with Kiriti Kanava and Placido Domingo. The film version was as well done very well. And who directed it? Oh, geez, the version,
Original?
the original. Yeah. Famous director. Who directed West Side Story? Famous director.
Robert Wise.
Robert Wise. Yeah. Robert Wise. Yeah. Thank you. He directed the original version. You know what? Since I saw many renditions of West Side Story in the theater, I don't mind them making a remake if they stay true to the Romeo and Juliet in New York story.
Yeah.
And if they don't mess it up, I don't mind it, because obviously it's a musical, so you can do as many versions as you wish. And I will probably watch it because I love the songs.
I mean, you had Natalie Wood in the original.
Yeah, Natalie Wood was in the original movie. Yeah, she has a great voice. She was fantastic in the movie.
And who else was in it? Rita Moreno, right?
Oh, she played Maria. Yeah. Not Maria.
Anita.
Anita. Yeah, Anita.
Yeah, Maria was Natalie Wood.
Maria was Natalie Wood. Yeah. Anita. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the musical many times, either in theaters or I mean like on stage. I mean like a stage play, and obviously the movie.
They brought
It has a
back the
place,
musical to Broadway,
yeah.
but they had to change a bunch of songs because they were racist.
Is there a place similar to Broadway close to you? I guess.
Broadway. Oh, to me or Joseph?
No, Joseph. Yeah, obviously you
I was
do.
gonna say, it doesn't get much closer.
Yeah.
You know what we don't have like something like we basically every city has a theater, and we have National Theater here in the capital city, which is an old building, a beautiful building, I think built in the 18th century. And we have as well a new National Theater, which is a building they started to build in 1980 something, and they finished the building in 2005, I think. So I don't know exactly, but definitely they started to build the new National Theater, and it took them like 3 decades to finish it. Don't ask me why.
Cost overruns, obviously.
And there was less interest to finish it, and they changed the project obviously multiple times, and but anyway, it's a nice place to be. It looks nice, and there's a gallery in there, and like lots of things. So, and it's on the bank of Danube, in one of the most expensive parts. I think it's
Do you have
the most expensive location in Slovakia where the theater is.
yeah. Do you have a sports arena close to you?
Sports arenas are basically in every larger city. In my village, there's a football stadium.
So you mean soccer, obviously.
No,
right?
no football. I'm not talking about egg hand. I'm talking football.
Football is to the rest
Yeah.
of
Yeah, soccer.
Americans.
I'm talking soccer. Soccer stadium.
Yeah.
You know what? Over here, that the village next to us, it's literally 1,500 people living there, something like this, 1,500, 1,600 people, and they have a soccer stadium there.
Okay.
It's
so
not like one of those fancy types, but definitely like the second, third league they are playing there. But of course, the big cities have like hockey stadiums, soccer stadiums. We have multiple tennis arenas. So yeah. Even you know what? Even we have even American football, basketball. Well, basketball
that's
played
popular.
inside.
But is hockey and basketball pretty popular there, or not really?
Basketball less. Hockey is switching number one spot between soccer and hockey. Yeah, you know what? When you look at the NHL, you will find there.
Yeah, a lot of Croatians.
And Slovaks as well. Yeah, European, definitely from Europe. You have
and Russia. Yeah.
many players. Oh, and of course Russia. Yeah.
Joseph's favorite place.
Well, Russia? No, definitely not.
Have you been there?
Yeah, a few times.
That's cool.
I was in Kiev. I was, which is Ukraine now, but I was in Kiev and it was the Soviet Union. But I was in Moscow as well.
For your job interview?
Yeah, as a Western spy, Eastern spy for the Western.
Yeah, that's just what they train you to say.
I'm not going to deny that. Neither confirm it anyway. Okay, and I'm reading here the chat. We are back at the doctor because we are so.
What's that goofy Olympic sport with the broom called?
What? Harry Potter?
You know the Olympic sport that has the brooms on the ice and everything.
Curling.
Yeah, curling. Yeah, there you go.
There are. I know guys who are playing curling.
Wow.
I thought you were talking about when you said broom. I was like Quidditch from Harry Potter.
No, nobody plays that yet.
No, not yet.
I'm sure it's somebody plays it.
Can't get out the kinks of flying on a broom yet.
Yeah. It's played only. There are certain witch teams, so only witches play.
Play water quibbage.
Water polo, maybe.
Water polo is very popular in Hungary. It's probably the most popular sports in Hungary. Okay. And you know what? I tried to play water rugby, but water rugby is extreme because you play that one underwater mostly.
Yeah, so you get dunked underwater a lot, basically, right?
Yeah.
It was Captain Archer's favorite sport. Okay, we're going to get some silver and some gold.
Silver and gold.
What I don't think you can find here. Okay, there are like smaller teams playing baseball, but baseball is literally
Well, baseball's pretty boring when you think about it.
and nobody's playing it. And you know what? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, unless you're a pitcher. Yeah, unless you're
listening
a
to
pitcher,
chess is more entertaining than watching baseball. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Because unless you're a pitcher or a home run hitter, one or the other, then but
Oh, my dogs are annoying.
Michael Burnham's favorite sport? Asks Mako.
What's Burnham's favorite sport?
Probably
time travel.
He'd probably go with soccer. Just to piss off.
No, her favorite sport was when she was battling Giorgio.
Susmana. Vulcan martial arts. Susmana.
Yeah, karate or whatever you want to call it. Has to be her favorite sport.
That doesn't count.
Because she was, her and Giorgio were getting into sparring matches or whatever you want to call it.
They were beating each other, definitely.
I mean, it's more like probably judo or something than anything, I guess.
I'm just saying good night to my mother.
Good night.
Well, at least you have a mother.
She came today for Christmas.
Not special.
No, stop playing with those weird people on the internet.
No. You know what? It's basically, what time is it right now? Your time.
5:23.
Yeah, 5:23 Eastern time.
Yeah, so at their 6 hours, and that's my time, and
your mom's up late.
She usually is.
Yeah. So,
in the U.S.
Yeah, getting close
I
to
guess
midnight.
they stay up late, but they go out to dinner early.
After midnight.
Okay. Well, I guess. Sorry.
No, she's heading to bed because she had a long day.
Yeah, it's late.
And you know me, I always go to bed late. But really, the good thing is that I can sleep out, and especially right now in the morning, because she is here, and all the animals will bother her in the morning, not me.
Oh. Isn't that just swell?
Yeah, that's special, huh?
No, she sleeps like 6 hours usually, so.
Okay.
Early.
We have got silver, gold, and platinum. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear that we're going to find any uranium on this trip. So we will head back.
Is that Earth in front of you?
It's an Earth-like planet. So we will head back there.
What's it called? New Kuroga? Is that right?
New Kuroga is the city the place we're going to on the planet. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So
thought that was the name of the planet for a second.
No, I mean you could call it New Kuroga if you want, but technically no. See, I'm trying to see which asteroids we've been to.
You don't have a mark?
Very hard to figure out.
You don't have stuff marked or whatever?
No, I'd have a million different marks on the screen if I did.
Well, I think you would at least mark the most important stuff.
Well, that's the thing. None of these are important. If any of these has uraniums, I'd mark them.
Oh, okay.
From Captain MKG, if you send over the base coordinates, I can drop the uranium. Oh,
What's that?
okay.
What's that unknown signal there?
A pirate, probably.
Don't do it, Bird. It's a trap.
Yeah.
It's a trap. No, we're at peace, I think, right?
I don't know.
Where's
That
Captain
unknown
know.
signal. That unknown signal, I think, was after you. It looked like it.
Where's Captain MKG? Uranium refining. Oh, there we go. Yes, we'll accept the peace. Why can't I accept? Oh, accept peace. There we go. The uranium mining Herm. The hell is Herm? Okay.
You got to pay for it.
I will
You
send
have to
you
pay
the
for the
coordinate.
uranium.
No, I'm sure it's a
Yes.
friendly. It's a friendly uranium drop.
I'd make you pay for it at least.
If he wants to pay, if he wants me to pay for it, he can ask. I can trade gold or orphans.
Say trade orphans for
Yes,
uranium.
this is the price for peace, he says.
So you could trade orphans for uranium.
I could. The problem is with this, without having a speed mod, the maximum speed in this game is 100 meters per second, which means it's going to take us like 10 good minutes to get to the orbit. I don't have a jump drive in this ship. It's just not big enough for a jump drive. So we can always use more miners, he says. Oh, good. Let's see. While we're on our way, let's see if we've checked this bit of asteroids, just in case. You never know where there could be some uranium. T-Burks, let me secure the pirate base. I could jump you, bird of prey. That's fine. Yeah, I can't. I don't have a jump drive on this ship. I was gonna put one on, but it really just didn't seem like it would fit. Plus, I have time, so I figured, what's the big deal? I'm not going to faraway planets. I'm just going to asteroids. And there's nothing here, really? Nothing on this asteroid? Son of a bitch.
There it is. We're waiting for it.
What a worthless asteroid. Why can't you jump? Because I don't have a jump drive on this ship, Thomas. How hard is it to explain? Look at the ship. Okay. Where was I going to stick a jump drive? If I put it on the top, I'd have to get rid of the parachutes. I guess I could have stuck it on the bottom, but it would look stupid. And I only have one nuclear reactor on here. I mean, that's enough to power a jump drive, but it just doesn't make. I don't need a jump drive. Okay, I can aim the ship and it'll get where it needs to go. And gives me a chance to read comments and talk to the audience. Thomas says, FYI, Bird, I'm not on YouTube. I'm taking a break. You're taking a break from YouTube, Thomas? I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm glad you're on I'm glad you're in the game, son of a bitch. So I guess you don't hear any of that. God damn it. I have to type it. Sorry
You're
to
approaching
hear.
this asteroid or planet
No,
or whatever it is.
I'm approaching a spot on the planet right above where I need to land.
I wanted to read the chat, but now we are so behind that it would take me like an hour.
Just skip, read from some point. We have to make a call.
Yeah, because literally we are 43 minutes behind in the chat.
Oh Jesus! How did we get 43 minutes behind?
You just can't shut up on your own stream. Simple as that.
Okay, here's what we can do. Here's what I can do. I will go to the chat, and I will read the chats with @BirdoPray5 in them, at least. V-Star says, well, dang nabbit, you need nutrition on this mission.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, okay. Actors is Bird of Prey. We use levermetressin. It's really effective. No one that took it got sick. And in patients, they got better really soon. I want to do a Dear Bop. I will do that soon. Very cool actor. And yes, that is the medication that was the doctor that they pulled from YouTube. Actors is Bird of Prey. It's an antiparasitory that happens to block the cellular receptors for the virus. Yeah, that's what they were saying. I would totally take it if offered, but they don't offer it. And Wesley Crusher, Qapla Wesley says, Bird of Prey, greetings. I meant to get the Christmas tree to Karoga, but Saturn and Jupiter got in the way last night. Don't worry, T-Berg put up the Christmas tree, Wes. And Robert Rose Jr. says, Chalo today, Bird will pray, Mom will pray, and Sassy. Hello, Robert Rose Jr.
So apparently the game remembered where I left off, even though I uninstalled it and deleted most of my save files. That's interesting.
Mama Pray wants to know if anybody saw Saturn and Jupiter in the sky last night.
It was so cloudy here. I was trying so hard. I knew exact location and everything, but it was so cloudy. It was so extremely cloudy that the only thing that I could do is watch some videos of it.
Mama Pray could see it through the clouds, she says. In New York, anyway.
No, it was literally. I didn't see a single star. I didn't see the moon.
Joseph couldn't see anything through the clouds.
We had a cloudy day here too.
Wesley Crusher with a $5 super chat says, I meant to get the Christmas tree to Karoga, but Jupiter and Saturn got in the way last night. Wesley, I read that. You didn't have to super chat that. Read my chat first.
Thank you for the money.
Thank you, Wesley. I said, Bird of Prey says, greetings. I meant to get the Christmas tree to Karoga. Now he reads my chat. Wesley, I will read your chat if you put out Bird of Prey 5. Wes, you don't have to super chat just to have me read your chat. I do appreciate it, though, and thank you. And Wes, when you get a channel, I'll super chat you, when you get monetized. Mama Pray got the hiccups. Sassy, go scare Mama Pray.
Oh, you do it too? Scaring people?
Yeah, to stop the hiccups.
You know
I
what I
mean,
was.
the only thing that really works is a spoonful of sugar for me.
There's a, of course, Americans, everything works with sugar. Horrible solution. You know what we have here, like multiple things what you can what you are supposed to do, all those
Yeah,
recipes how
old
to stop hiccups,
wives'
like
tale.
with drinking water and scaring and
Straw,
and
breathe
uh,
through a
and
straw, drink through a straw,
lemon and
gargle.
whatever. And I remember once it was my cousin Monica. Yeah, she I had a hiccup and she was like, okay, let's stop it somehow. So not only that she scared me, but she squeezed like a half a lemon in my mouth. That she scared me. I was sitting in front of the TV, so she just got behind me, scared me, and squeezed half of a lemon in my mouth. But the problem with squeezing out a lemon on a child that's scared meant that I got the lemon everywhere, into the nose, in my eyes. But definitely, crying helps you stop stop the hiccups. Papa, I just said Papa to my mom, which means
Oh,
bye-bye. She's going to bed. Yeah. And Johnny Marcos says, speaking of Risk, we should play it sometime. Yeah.
we should. Maybe Friday.
T-Berg says Space Engineers is $5 every 6 months.
No.
Oh. Or is it? Yeah, he says it's probably because of the server costs, right? I don't know how much it is. How much? If somebody's paying Cinnabon for keeping up the server.
Cinnabon, it's like $7, I think,
Okay.
a month for the server. I'd gladly reimburse him if he wants.
Yeah, because obviously you are addicted. So you're just paying for the addiction. Which I'm completely fine with.
Well, listen, I chose empty world. Okay, I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm in space, floating.
Yeah, you're like Steve Shives. You know what? I'm jumping few chats here. It just says, okay, that was 30 minutes ago, 35. Did the stream errored out of on him? I hate to. T-Berg says, I hate to confess, I can corroborate Bird's safely doing it. T-Berg says, I mean landing, not doing it. For safety's sake, I never share a cryopod with Bird.
We'll have a safe. I'm forecasting a safe landing. We've got plenty of power, plenty of hydrogen. As long as the mouse doesn't screw up, we should be okay.
Oh, this one you play with the mouse and keyboard?
Yeah.
Okay. It says, Mama called the doctor and the doctor said no more monkeys jumping on the bed.
Mago says, Bird of Prey. It will deal with Santa's husband, David, divorcing Santa. Okay. Yes, Nerdrotic and Babyface. They're doing their book. I told Deej about it already. Heel versus Babyface, yes. I make a book called Santa's Ex-Husband. And the tagline would be, it's feeling a lot like Xmas, like Xmas.
Oh, man.
It's a divorce of Santa's husband. Oh, shit. I fell out. Now, they didn't say what happens, but my guess is he says what happens is David comes home to find Santa, and he's surprised at what he finds. And I'm guessing he finds Santa with Mrs. Claus, and he didn't realize that Santa went that way, and that's what causes the divorce. That's my guess. I have no inside knowledge.
If their book is different, you can write this one. And Dr. Alex says he'd like the vaccine ASAP. I'm with you, Doctor, there on the topic. T-Berg says to Hector that there's a cryopod waiting for him on the Alpacalypse. And Dr. Alex says, by the way, I'm currently working on a video to thank all my YouTube friends. I feel a bit guilty that people felt left out after Bert's special video.
Oh,
I don't think people shared those
feelings. People.
Yeah.
Or just...
And Mako says Robert Wise also directed Star Trek the Motion Picture. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Chicken Kiev. Curling is my favorite sport. Is the favorite sport of STD fans, says Mako. You know what? Curling is not so bad, but also STD is not so bad. Yeah. Jesus, it jumped on me again, the chat here. Currently working on a background image for the video and happen to be starring at Joseph right now, says Dr. Alex. Lol. What's Michael Burnham's favorite sport? Master of the Universe. Admiral Akbar agrees, says Robert Kerr. Both minors and minors. Not Ryan Johnson says, we all know where Bert could stick a jump drive. And you already read Wesley's messages, and he put all the emojis. Those special emojis.
Yes.
Yeah, Robert says, hello today. Berto Prey, Mamo Prey, and Sassy. Not Ryan Johnson, 43 minutes behind in chat. He's reading the chat faster than normal. No, it's because I was trying to read it, but he was talking so much. And T-Berg says, damn it, the pirate base self-destructed. What pirate base?
The pirate base in the game.
Okay. There's the dialogue between you and Wesley that you already addressed. T-Berg says, I gave Bert a Christmas tree full of dead engineer ornaments and RuPaul Christmas poster.
Some
Wesley
people were
says,
quite attracted to that poster. Not me.
It had boobs. No head, but boobs, you know, so...
I kind of had boobs.
It was confusing.
We're coming in.
I wasn't objecting to it.
Yeah. After I saw the face, I already was, but yeah.
Yeah, right.
Too late. Yeah. Wesley says, Bird of Prey 5 I saw with a very large telescope. Oh.
Oh, you saw Jupiter and Saturn?
Jupiter and Saturn.
Wesley got to see Jupiter and Saturn with a telescope.
Cool.
And he says, even I saw 4 of Jupiter's moons. And
Nice.
Super Blubberpuss says, nice and sunny here in California. You know what? I so envy you for the sunny weather. And Mako says, why are we talking about RuPaul so much? Because RuPaul's picture was in the base where Bert started off his mission. There was a big poster of
T-Bird
RuPaul.
decorated my base
Yeah.
with a picture of RuPaul.
Eberg says, monetized. Crusher is costing me a fortune in Red Bull and Paki hot pepper chips. Hot pepper chips? Paper. Hot pepper chips. What did I do, T-Berg? Is Wesley Crusher asks. Hold your breath for hiccups. Yeah, that works as well. And Mako says, Bird of Prey 5, Nerdrodic, and Heels. How do you read it?
Babyface.
Oh, Heels vs. Babyface. Okay. We'll make a book. Okay. That you read. $5 for a DLC, says T-Berg Sci-Fi. Okay. Oh, for the game you mean DLC? Okay, I understand. Just a joke, Wesley. Okay.
Yeah.
You eat me out of Clan Cola and space chips, says T-Berg.
You actually landing, Bird? Holy shit!
I'm landing. Yeah.
Without the need of
T-Bird
parachutes?
says Bird killed me. I didn't kill you. How could I have killed you?
Have a good night at work, Wes.
Good night, Wes. Thank you
Oh,
again.
and Wesley says, Bird of Prey, use my super chat money to help Sinnabun. And I'm finally off work. Okay, so take care, Wesley. Is this the Joseph stream now?
Okay.
Not really. I'm just hijacking other people's streams. I always say this is the reason why I don't have my own channel, because I'm the content of other people's channel.
Yeah, right.
He says that's war. I didn't do anything. Okay.
Hey, Bird.
Yeah.
Check out my shared screen for a second.
I'm disappointed. No crashes, no burn, no fire.
What do you think? How about that for a drill?
Very interesting. Do you have a large cargo container on it?
I haven't done any of that yet. I just
yeah, because that's the thing. You need to.
Yeah.
You need to find places to put a large cargo container.
Mm-hmm.
I was using hydrogen engines, so I needed a hydrogen tank, hydrogen, oxygen generators, multiple ones of those. Try to do at least 2 per tank if possible.
I just want to see how the drills would look right now. Because right now I just have it on a box frame, which isn't going to do anything.
It looks good. It looks good. It's getting it to fit everything to fit that's what takes the time. Let me see what T-Bird is talking about before we end up at war.
Let me read 2 chats here. Robert Rose says, Bird of Prey, will you be having a Klingon Christmas with traditional Klingon dishes and gifts?
I doubt it.
No gach?
No gach.
And I need to put something on my shopping list.
You can't even say gach correctly.
I can say gach.
Gach.
Thank you, Joseph. Thank you.
You're welcome. And Dr. Alex says, oh, you have reminded me, my good friend Mindless Entertainment, Jessie Milestone, is devoting her Christmas stream to reviewing my book, and it's using it as the official sponsor of the stream. And I just wanted to ask you to put the link to the channel in the chat, and you just did. So let me go there, click on it. I love the name Mindless Entertainment. This is basically what I'm trying to do all the time. Oh, and wow, Jessie Milestone has 27.4K subscribers.
Very cool.
Cool. So it might get you a few more subs, Dr. Alex, actually, based on that. It's a nice number, 27.4K. Oh man, why am I not a girl?
Well,
I mean,
could
you
start
could
with.
change it. Yeah. It's 2020. You're not stuck to your body anymore, you know.
You know what? But I like it. I got used to it in
That's
those
your
almost 45 years, you know.
it's your choice then, isn't it? What the hell is that?
Her meant to offend videos are brilliant. Okay, I'm going to check that out. And it just says, boys have a penis, girls have a vagina. Yeah, that's...
Thanks for the tip.
That's the...
Kindergarten Cop reference.
Kindergarten Cop quote, yeah. Obviously, it doesn't work in Thailand, but that's another story. And why does Streamlabs say 3 times combo? What does it mean?
3 times combo?
Because Dr. Alex chatted like 3 times, probably. It's something that doesn't appear on the stream, but it appeared here on Streamlabs. Here as a Streamlabs message. I don't know why. What does it mean? I just see it in the StreamYard chat.
Yeah, 3-time combo.
Whatever it means.
Let me see something.
I missed your streams today, Captain Trek, but I was working crazy. Last day of the year, so I wanted to wrap up everything. Still, there's another one call that I need to attend tomorrow. But otherwise, Dolby got a sock. Dolby is free. Okay. And good question. How is everyone? And just testing. Oh, you're trying for the 3 times combo message?
Yep.
Awesome sauce. Yeah.
See, I didn't get anything. Oh well.
It took like a few moments until it popped up. So let's see. Maybe you will get 4-time combo.
I changed your big.
And it's just combo breaker. Merry Christmas.
Merry Clarkmas.
Merry Clarkmas. I like that.
That's good. That's good, T-Bird.
That's good. That's a good picture. Yeah. Approved. My name is Joseph and I approve this message.
No, I do have a favor to ask of you, Joseph.
Go ahead.
If you could possibly get you and your wife to say something on my stream on Christmas.
On the 25th?
Mm-hmm.
I will ask her. Okay?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
She is not very eager to come to the streams, but I will ask her to say hello and give you a Christmas, Merry Christmas greeting.
Good. That would be very nice. I'm sure everyone would enjoy that.
And Dr. Alex says, my connection just tanked. Oh. A Christmas kiss. Oh, it's a. I will kiss her definitely. On Christmas Eve, on Christmas Day, on the 26th. When's your birthday? On the 27th, Captain Trek?
26th.
26th on the
Boxing
20th.
Day. Yes.
Boxing Day. Okay.
I am just emptying the ship of our important minerals. Silver and gold and stone. Let's see what. I should have put some platinum in here. You. Okay. One more trip or two. Wow. Okay, he's building something. I'm going to be ending the stream in a few minutes just to give everyone a heads up. If you have anything you want to say, now is probably the time.
Oh, I want to say that to those who I should meet on streams elsewhere, I would like to wish Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. And yay, that would be it.
Aw.
Because what else should we want? Like many things, everybody has his own wishes.
That is my answering machine if you hear it. I'm sorry about
Yes.
No problem. As long as you don't repeat your phone number so that everybody gets it.
Okay, Tim just muted. Okay. So definitely Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Yes. That's it probably from my side. I want to be quiet because my mother went to bed, so
I understand.
That's very kind of you.
That's why I lowered my voice. Yeah.
Oh, wow. It's a real Christmas fireplace going up.
Anita says.
Captain MKG is 15 kilometers out.
Christmas kiss under the mistletoe, on the mouth, on the lips, on the lips, the Borgs. And
wow, that's weird. My manager just called wanting to know if I had seen or know anything about the back electrical box in the store vibrating a lot. Why would an electrical box be vibrating? I have no idea. That is not even close to my area of expertise.
Call an electrician?
Call the regional. Get a hold of him. I don't know what else you do. No idea. Oh man, it's funny.
There are certain electrical devices that vibrate, as far as I know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure, but I think she's talking about the breaker box.
Oh, it's a woman, huh?
That doesn't make any sense to me, but you know. I don't.
Maybe somebody put a cell phone in there on vibrate. and they're calling it.
Well, the way it sounds like it was pretty loud, so I don't know about that, but I don't know. Find
Maybe
out when I
the
go in at 8.
raccoon in the breaker box.
The old raccoon in the breaker box trick. Wait, was this ship as tilted over when I landed? I don't remember it being so tilted.
You mean when you took off?
No, when I landed, it's tilted.
Did you break your landing gear?
No, I shouldn't have. Like literally a minute ago, it looked like it was fine. Now it's listing. That's a very nice fireplace there, T-Berg. Thank you. Probably should have set up a conveyor system so I didn't have to manually empty this. But truth be told, it never really gets that full. This is our heaviest load we've landed with yet.
I'm just amazed you landed.
I know.
Considering the last adventure, which I had to replay that last night just for posterity because I was, it was an impressive feat.
I know, I have very impressive feet.
I think never has a more larger crater been made by a ship. Oops. Well, boys and girls, I am going to punch out and go get some food. So you guys have a great night.
Sounds like a great idea.
Take care, Tim.
Take care.
Take care.
And
Nice visiting with you guys. And
I'll
Merry
be
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I'll be eating soon myself.
So, and back to the stream. What's the fire? What was the fire there?
The fireplace is
okay, it's fireplace. Okay.
T-Berg built.
And Dave Bob says, "Hey, Bert Panel. Hey, Dave Bob.
Dave Bob.
Hey, Dave Bob.
And is Sisopre coming over for Christmas?
Who?
Sisopre is coming.
Oh, yeah, she should be here.
Okay.
T-Berg has brought a present for me. Yay!
Sounds like uranium.
Uranium. Nice.
Kill him.
I'm not going to kill him. I should give him something.
What, an STD?
Orphan?
I don't know. Let me get something for him. Large.
And T-Berg says, "I filled your present boxes, Bird of Prey."
Oh, thank you, T-Berg. What can I give him? We can give him a I can give him some superconductors. Where'd he go? He's mining for fuel. He left. Oh, well. The T-Berg says he put something in the box? Is that what he said? Oh, yay, thruster component. Just what I always wanted. It is, honestly. Yeah, more thruster components. And some little tools. Actually, thruster components are quite valuable in the game.
Okay, are they? Okay.
Some random stuff. That's cool.
I asked Santa for a toolbox, so I hope I will get one.
There's the star at the top of the tree. She's putting out lightning every so often. Oh, he made a couch for us to sit.
That's actually funny. That you can actually sit on the couch. That's
Yeah.
nice.
Okay, I have to get going. Qapla All. Is he aiming his gun at me? No. Okay. So this has been a very productive day. We got some of everything, including some uranium, which was a gift. See ya guys in the game. Absolutely. Thank you to everyone in the game, T-Berg and Captain MKG. Thank you to Joseph and Captain Track who are here and everyone in the chat. Gonna call it a night. Take care. Merry Christmas. Merry Karogamis, folks, says T-Berg.
Merry Karogamas. And I need to read one more comment from Hector here because I was laughing here. Soon I will see the conjunction of several massive objects up close, 24-hour night. It's called family reunion. So, Bert, thank you very much for having me. Tomorrow is DS9 stream?
Tomorrow is DS9, Wednesday.
Awesome.
Hopefully I'll be a little bit more awake and energetic.
Yeah. So have a good night, sleep, and thank you very much for having me on the stream. Captain Trek, have a good evening, and
yes, thank you.
Everybody,
and I'll see you tomorrow if you're able to come on.
Busy day tomorrow, but if I find the time, I will drop by.
Thank you.
Take care, all. Bird out.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah.
Kwanzaa. Say hail on Karoga.
Hail Kwanzaa, Hanukkah.
Hail on
Lunar New Year.